Good morning, Kennedy Dragons. We are glad that you're joining us today. Whether you're doing it virtually or digitally, we're glad you're joining us today. It's Tuesday, February 9th, 2021. It is the 104th day of school, and we are continuing with our Black History Month. We're going to bringing you events that happened on this day, February 9th, in Black History. February 9th, 1944, Alice Walker, who was the author of the novel Color Purple and also the first African-American woman to win a Pulitzer Prize. She was born on February 9th, 1944 in Eatonton, Georgia, which is in Georgia, and it's not too far from where I went to college. It's almost smack in the center of the state. Also on this date, in 1995, astronaut Bernard Harris becomes the first black astronaut to do a spacewalk. And that's what happened on this day in Black history. All right, we're getting ready to do our pledge. Leading us in our pledge today will be Jameer Sims and Journey King from Miss Morawski's class. When we are doing our pledge, we need to be standing and doing the pledge. You need to be saying it, standing it. If there's a reason why you can't do it, then you need to let your teacher know, but you should be saying it as we're going on. There's really not an excuse for you guys not knowing what our school pledge is or the Pledge of Allegiance. We are 104 days into the school year. So let's make sure that we are doing our pledge right now.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
Indivisible.
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I pledge myself as Kennedy Dragons for the raise that they had to be allowed to be respectful of myself
My teachers.
and my teachers and all year after day. I promise to be responsible for myself, my actions, and my learning. I work the hardest for just trying to get to be.
Please take a moment to reflect silently on our day, our activities, and what we hope to accomplish. All right, good job leading us in the pledge. Jameer and Journey, thank you guys for leading us in the pledges. It's important that we know those pledges and do it the right each and every day. All right, after we've done our pledges and our moment of silence, we always do washing our hands and making sure that we model what good hand washing would look like. And we do name that too. All right, remember there are 4 things that you can do. 4 things that you can do that can help stop or help mitigate, which means slow down, the spread of germs. 1, wear a mask and wear it properly. Make sure it covers your nose, make sure it covers your mouth, make sure it's tight around your ear so it doesn't dangle down. You wear the mask for protecting other people, but also it helps protect you as well. Second thing is social distance. Make sure you're not within 6 feet of anyone. If you can reach out and touch the person in front of you, they're too close. If you can take 1 step and touch the person in front of you, you're still close, too close. So make sure you're keeping that social distance. 3, if you're sick, stay home. If you have a fever, stay home. If you're eating your breakfast and you can't taste your cereal, stay home. So that's what we want to make sure. And the 4th thing is, and I think the most important thing is to make sure that your hands are clean. So by washing your hands with soap and water, if you can get it, which is better. If you can't, you can always use alcohol-based hand sanitizer as a substitute. It's really important that we keep our hands clean because that keeps the germs off of it. Because so many times, without even thinking about it, we touch our eyes or we touch our nose, we touch our mouth, and those germs get into our system. And that's why we want to make sure we keep these suckers clean. All right, so we're going to make sure that we're going to wash our hands. We're going to do it for 20 seconds. I'm going to be playing a song behind me to see if you guys can get it. So here we go. Get your hand sanitizer or soap and water. And here we go. That song was the Cupid Shuffle. Cupid Shuffle. You guys probably heard that before at a dance or something like that. All right, it's time for us to start with our announcements today. All right, for lunch today, Sloppy Joe. That's right, Sloppy Joe. Hash browns, cucumbers and tomatoes, peaches, and the school-baked cookie. If you don't want Sloppy Joe, hash browns, cucumbers and tomatoes, peaches, and a cookie, you can always get PB&J or yogurt and muffin, and you'll still get the hash browns, cucumbers and tomatoes, peaches, and the cookie. All right, here's our morning message for today. It's on respect, and we know that respect means treating others the way you want to be treated, and we're focusing today on sharing and manners. Have you ever watched a small child just learning to walk or just learning to talk? She will see something she wants, a toy, a cookie, a tiny puppy, and she'll grab it, take it without even asking. She's too small to understand that we should ask first. She doesn't understand words like please and thank you. She doesn't know the importance of sharing with others and being respectful to their belongings. As we grow up, we learn about manners and respect. Remember, you show how grown up you are each time you are polite and respectful to others. Wow, how grown up we are when we do that. With something to think about on Mr. Butcher, make today your masterpiece or not. Remember, choice yours. That is so true. Saying please and saying thank you. We deliver lunches every single day. Some people say thank you. Some people say things. You know, in third grade they come and deliver. They come and get it from us, and most of them are starting to say thank you. But I won't even give it to them if they don't. I'll hold on to it until they say please. And sometimes it's like, what do I do? What do I do? Saying please and saying thank you is the simplest way to be polite. My mom and dad raised me where if we didn't say please or thank you, we didn't get anything. And the only thing we got was in trouble for not saying that. So it is very important, super simple. When you want something, you say please. Doesn't mean you're going to get it, but I'll go ahead and tell you one thing. You grew up in my mom and dad's house. You didn't say please, you definitely didn't get it. Even if you needed it, you weren't getting it if you didn't say please. And then when someone gives you something, say thank you. It's very simple. Even when your PE teacher's handing out pieces of paper, when they give it to you, even if you don't want to do it, just say thank you. It makes people feel good to have good manners, to say please and say thank you. So make sure we're working on that. Please and thank you. Super simple. All right, that's all the announcements I have for today. Please help me, Mr. Newport, your teachers, and if you're digital, your parents at home, keep you safe. That's our job, to keep you safe, and your job is to help us. And you can help us by being a ready, respectful, and responsible leader who's focused on graduating in the year. Because when you are a ready, respectful, and responsible leader focused on graduation, and you should be saying this, focused on graduation, you are boldly committed to student success. All right, if you're in the building, it's time for mask check. Make sure we're putting this mask on the right way. You want to make sure that it's covering your nose. Make sure it's covering your mouth. Make sure it's tight around your ears so it keeps you and others safe. You guys have a great day. I love you very much.